What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the crew 2. It is Wednesday, which means the new summit is now live, and for this week we have Night Shift 2 bringing us a chance to get a really awesome looking Nissan 300ZX. I cannot wait to actually put a good build on this vehicle and really test it out, because just from using it in the summit, I think this thing's going to have a lot of potential. And then moving over to gold, we have the blue underglow, which I honestly do not use any of the underglows at all. And then in silver, we have the legendary half set boosted for the drift class, which honestly, depending on the perks, this could be a really good set to go after. I noticed Nitro Chemist on the drift vehicles are way better than the Scorebreaker set, which is kind of funny because the Scorebreaker set does absolutely nothing for that class. Then moving over, we have the Community Summit. In Platinum, the 4th anniversary tire does look pretty awesome. In Gold, the Mercedes-Benz SLS, I would say many players probably already have that vehicle, so you just get the money back from that. And then in Silver, we have the Nitro Chemist boosted set, most likely just a couple of parts for the Hyper class there, which honestly, if you guys are missing some parts, this could be a good way to get some of those missing parts there on that class. And taking a look at the Community Summit, I think this summit's going to be a really good time. Every single race in this one is mixed, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And then the M2 Street Race over here gives you almost 1 million followers, so if you guys are trying to level up, this could be a great summit to do. And then after that, we'll have the Space Odyssey, which will be the last summit until the next update, which is kind of crazy. I can't wait to see what they're actually going to do. And then in Platinum, we have the Blue Shockwave Smoke, which I think that one might actually be pretty awesome. And then finally in Gold, we have the other half set boosted for the Drift class, which could be a really good set to have. Unfortunately, the pure perk on there might be kind of useless because you really do not use your nitrous at all with the Drift vehicles. And now moving over to the Night Shift 2 summit here, so jumping right into this Speedtrap. So for this one, I pretty much jumped into the Corvette Stingray and went as fast as I could. I probably could do a little bit better, but there's really no point of trying to get another 10 or 20 miles an hour faster for an extra 1,000 points. I personally do not see a reason to do that. Then moving over to the Slalom, I actually ran an Alpha GP vehicle, the lovely KTM Expo R. I love this thing. I know a lot of players will be running the Rally Raid because of that insane set on there, but you guys can still get 154,000 easily using any of the other classes, as long as you have a full Scorebreaker set on there. And then moving over to the low altitude, this one's honestly pretty straightforward. You basically hit the objective and go right for the water and go as fast as you possibly can. Running a Scorebreaker on this will make this a lot easier. Then when it comes to the drag race, you can only really get so fast on this. I got 121,000 points. I could probably improve on this, but I'm probably not going to. I really don't see a point of going after another 2,000 points on that one. And then moving over to the stunt race, which I would say will probably be one of the most annoying events in this entire summit for many players because, well, a lot of these are really not that fun to do, but luckily this is Dallas Rush. This might be one of the easiest stunt races to complete. Now, I also recommend not to stress out too much over the stunt race because I know how annoying these races can actually be. I got 151,000 points from 106,000 points in the actual event, which I thought was pretty good. If you guys are wondering, I'd say you'll be just fine with around 85 to 90,000 easily. Maybe even like 75k will probably put you in a good spot on this event. And then moving over to the Skyline GTR race. Now for this one's honestly pretty straightforward. The biggest thing is watching out for the trees and the rocks and some of the cuts, and that really annoying ramp in the middle of the race where you have to jump over it and back into like the city area. I've landed on way too many buildings and also ran into way too many, so be a little careful on how you guys actually approach that. And then moving over to the other street race, you actually get to test out the new Nissan, which to my surprise, I'm really liking this car a lot just from testing it out. I'd say this race might be a bit of a challenge as well because there's a lot of sharp turns, and driving a stock vehicle with no build or anything on it could definitely be a bit of a challenge. And then moving over to the drift event this week is actually going to be pretty easy because it's Airport Terminal D, which is probably the easiest one in the entire game. I got 720,000 points on this, which is honestly unnecessary. You do not have to get a crazy high score like that. My friend got 470,000 points, still breaking 150,000 points in the actual summit. So I would say around 500,000, you guys will probably be good to go on this one. And then moving over to the final event, it's going to be a street race mixed with an Alpha GP race. Now this is not actually on a track. This is in the road in Miami. So this event might be kind of annoying to do, mainly because a lot of the turns can be really sharp and you guys have to go over a lot of curbs, which could definitely mess up the car. Luckily, the Diablo is a pretty decent vehicle and I recommend trying out my settings. But anyway, guys, if you have any questions at all, let me know in the comments below. Here's the summit.